Black Ink 125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now. Yeah. Black Ink Radio.
All right. So y'all know what time it is. It is now time for the Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. What's up, y'all? Y'all know how I do it. I always got a special guest in the building. And, of course, you know we got the topic of discussion today. If you've been watching social media, it is all about social media gurus and relationships. I've just been hearing so many different people discussing and trying to advise other people on relationships, and I just think, you know, we have to be careful about entertainment, because some things we just have to know. You just have to listen for entertainment purposes and not apply it to your life. So I have a special guest in the building I'm gonna get to shortly. I'm gonna hold y'all in suspense just for a minute. If you watch social media, you know who it is, but I will get to her in just a moment, because y'all know I got started with the Rich Mo and see what he been up to. Even though I know a little bit about what he been up to this past week. Rich Mo, what's going on with you? What you been doing?
What up, though? I mean, you know me, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
How was KOD this past Tuesday?
Well, it was cool. It was good. I had a good time. It was a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
It was a vibe.
Yeah, you know, a lot of attention, a lot of strip of love.
You had to love that. I'm sure you love that strip of love.
As usual, you know how that goes.
But we also have been putting some things together. It is coming, the contest for the Artist Black Ink Radio contest. For the artists, that you guys got to stay tuned. We got some great things coming at you. Rich Mo still has to put his tweak and his blessing on it. I'm waiting on that, right, Rich?
Yes, ma'am, it's coming.
I don't know what he's doing over there right now, but something got his attention. But anyway, y'all artists have been hitting me in my DM.
It's not that blast to tell people to tune in.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Then you gotta do that. Then I ain't gonna bother you. Go back to what you was doing, please. Carry on.
Finished, thank you.
But you know, you guys have been hitting me up in my DM. You know, artists have been hitting me up. You know, been staying in contact and just kind of watching. Make sure y'all keep hitting me up. Let me know. Those of you who have not maybe hit me up in the DM and have an interest in what's going on at Black Ink Radio. We got a great thing coming down the pipe for y'all artists to get involved in that I think you are really gonna like in terms of this radio event. So just keep it, get that, download that app, and keep listening and tuning in, because it's coming. Keep watching Instagram. Check out Black Ink Radio. Check out Rich Mo. Check out Dynasty Smith on Instagram, and get that app. Don't forget to get that Black Ink Radio app.
You know what else I was doing? You know, I was laying that verse down too. You forgot?
I about to get that. So that's been in the making for a minute. A Rich Mo Dynasty collaboration. So you can call it the Dynamo if you like. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Dynamo, I like that song.
I'm like, so, you know, we did a throwback joint, kind of brought it to the current, you know, but it's pretty dope. And Rich came and laid his verses down, which I knew he was going to come with the fire. I knew he was going to come with the heat, because that's all he do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's Rich Mo, you know. So.
Facts.
I'm already ready to do the video.
Your homeboy in the studio was so shocked.
I told him so.
He said, hold up, man. Did you just... He said, man, you know, you could go, you could leave, you could stay, you could talk. He said, man. He said, one take? You serious?
He said, one take.
And I think I threw him off a little bit, because he was like, man, you got your verse ready?
I
got most of it. He said, most? He said, I knew. See, I told Dynasty, man. He said, I knew he wasn't going to be fully ready. I was like, yeah, you know. But, you know, I said, you know, give me 2 minutes. So he playing the music, whatever. And then he was like, you know, he set it up so I could keep starting about myself. Right. I said, no, I'm good. I'm ready. You know, he said, you sure, man? I said, yeah, I'm sure. So when I went through, he was just like, I just one time, boom, let's go. And he was like, yo, man. He said, man, you did that. Hold on. I was like, yeah. I said, this is what I do. You know
I told him that. I said, he kept on ask me, but he knows to do and stuff. I said, yeah, I already told him. I said, this ain't his first rodeo. He rap. This is what he do.
Yeah,
He was like,
he made it so that I could press record or I could just play it and practice.
yeah.
I said, no, I'm gonna press record. He said, you sure you want to go to record first? I said, yeah. Because I had never said it out loud though.
Right,
right. Yeah, I pressed record.
I kept telling him.
Knock that thing out, kept recording. Then I was like, you want me to just go over the whole track one time? He was like, nah, we could. He said, matter of fact, you know what? After he saw it, he said, yeah, you could do that. And that thing I laid down, that was one track.
That was one
take.
The whole
song.
Yeah, he told me.
I went through the whole song one
He's
time.
like, one take. He said, yeah, I did that last part. I just knocked that out in one take. He was like, I'm happy with that. Because I was just sitting there while T was recording her backup. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do this right here. Go ahead, run the track.
Right.
Like, for me, that's pretty much how I'm used to working, though. Like, one was singing, I just want you to keep running the track. You know what I'm saying? And then let me get it. You know, even when I'm going hard in the studio, like with Jay Styles, he'll give me a note, now, all right, go ahead. Just keep running it, you know what I mean, till I get it. You know, don't even stop. Just keep going, you know. Because sometimes you got to feel it, you got to get into it. Yeah, and then he like, if you want to write something, I said, I don't read lyrics. I said, I can't feel it. You know what I mean? I don't do that. I don't write it and then put it up on, I can't do that because I can't feel it. I have to know it. And then I go sing it. I cannot do that. I'm not going to be like, what, ain't no, I can't do that. And half the time I understand my own writing anyway. I'll be like, what did I write right there? Because I'll be writing so fast. What was I trying to say right there? Oh, okay, that's what that word is. Oh, I'm like, you're writing. When I'm just writing fast, writing lyrics, it's like chicken scratch, you know. Right. But he told me to. When I told him, I said, man, listen, Rich no good. You ain't got to worry about it. He good. You know, I'm like, listen, he's good. This is not his first rodeo. Trust me. He know what he's doing. He's like, all right. So y'all hear this little voice over here to my right. And it is Miss, y'all give it up for Miss Alexis Bree in the building. So we got Miss Bree in the building. Welcome to Black Ink Radio on Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. Glad we got you here.
I'm so happy to be here.
You know this ain't my phone. You know I'll be live on 6 o'clock. On Thursday. So we do this. We kind of just organic, about what we do. We just I like for you to let people know who you are. The things you got going, those of you who don't know who Miss Alexis is, she has a lot of things going on. One of my great good friends called me and director from New York, and we were just talking about that. I had Michelle on not this past week, but the week before, Diamond.
Yes.
And it was just so crazy that within a 2-day span, 2 people contacted me that knew you. And then I found out that you was also, and I remember your face now. Back then, I think I was leaving or going or something, but I remember you being at the festival last year. Because I performed as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I opened the J-Line. Okay. So I did 2 shows that day.
I know. Trust me, I know the feeling.
Yeah, so 2 shows. Then I was like, oh my God. So when it started coming together, I was like, okay, I remember her last year. And so I was like, what's, because send me your eyes. I'm like, okay, cute, that's cute. Okay, all right, okay.
Thank you.
But it's just, when you I like to show love and support. And and Sharif know he called me. I was going because it's Sharif. You know what I'm saying? I was going to say, okay, who you got for me?
Right.
And then your dad got on the phone. He said, let me call her. And then it was so crazy because then I had meant to call you back and we was trying to get together and I had to get some stuff done with my car and then I called you and was like, okay, I may not be able to get you, but I'm going to get you on Black Ink. And then Michelle that same evening calls and says, oh, wait a minute. I said it was somebody else you wanted to bring on with you because she had mentioned earlier, I didn't know she wanted to bring one of her artists or something she's working with. So I was like, well, my co-host ain't going to be there. So if you want to bring somebody, you can. Let me call Lexus. And when she clicked over, I was like, yeah, it couldn't be. I was like, there's just no way it's that Alexis. It must be a coincidence. And come to find out, it's you.
Yes. The industry is small, the world is small. So you never know who you are.
Yes.
I'm just blessed to have the connections and
when
the
you
good
do good business,
I was going to say.
That's
what I was going to say. Yep.
You right.
Really, really big when you're not a good person.
Yes.
It'd be hard to get to everybody. Everybody a mile away. Trust me.
And you got to be somebody that I was talking about last show is really not doing very well in terms of how she's moving in this industry, and it's going to come back to bite. You know, I was like, wow. She was like, this person ghosted her. I'm like, I'm not surprised. I'm like,
yeah, when your name was brought up, it was very positive. So.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I try to keep positive vibes, and I'm a positive person.
And I think, to me, like I always tell people, I would rather work with somebody that has a great attitude and they're trying to, you know, work on things or whatever, but they have a workable attitude. They, even if they ain't the best, the top of their talent, you know what I mean, in this industry, but if they have a great attitude, you know what I'm saying? Attitude is what got me in a lot of things, into radio, because I wasn't in radio. You know, it's all about how you treat people, you know, and how people perceive you. And if you're out here putting that good energy out here and being positive, people are going to say, oh, Lexus? Oh, yeah, oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, I know how I'm going to do that, you know. So it's really all, and it don't hurt to be kind to people.
Exactly.
Like, what's wrong with being kind?
I feel like it's such a misconception nowadays that kindness is
a bad thing.
It's a bad thing to be kind to people. But I feel like when you're kind to people, it allows people to be trusted. It allows people to like want to even if it's just a conversation. Kindness goes a long way. You always remember how people treat you.
That's right. You do. Absolutely do.
As long as I continue to bring that positive light and energy to people, and whenever I meet them, that's what I try to do.
Period. We like that. That's one of my favorite sounds. Period. Yeah, that's awesome because, you know, like somebody was telling me this the other day, matter of fact, it was Zoe. And we were having a conversation about artists, and he was like, have you talked to this person? I said, nah. He said, oh. I said, what's going on? You still working with him? He's like, nah, not really, because he started kind of getting like a prima donna attitude. And I was like, oh, really? You know, and trying to like compete with people that's got, I mean, like over 200 million records already sold and stuff like that, and just making these crazy, obnoxious comments. And I'm like, I wouldn't deal with that. Right, you know what I'm saying? So if that's where his lane, that's where he's evolved to, I wouldn't have an interest in that because you need to stay humble. You know, and my thing is, I said, and you know, they like every artist got their thing. Yeah, I got my thing, but my diva is on stage. Okay. That's where you get the diva at. But when I'm out here trying to work with people and do stuff, yeah, I got things that I may want. Like, I might say I need some water with some room temperature. Those are things that are preparing me to perform. Exactly. You know, but in terms of my attitude and how you interact with people, that's a whole different thing. If you walk around here like you think you don't stink, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you that. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't be bothered with you. I'm good. I'm good. You know.
I don't like interacting with people, and I was just having this conversation with Jay before we even started. Like, I don't like talking to people and them feeling like they're above me. Right. Like I'm beneath them. That's right. You never know who talk to. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know what they know. So I feel like, you know, it's always just be kind to people. It's easy. It's the most genuine, easiest thing you can give somebody your kindness and your vibe.
And it's only if you change it up. If you come at me one way and then you go, oh, this is so-and-so. Right. Then you change up. Now you're phony. You know what I'm saying? Because you should have treated me nicely before that. Whether you knew if I could do anything for you or not. Why couldn't you be nice to me? You know what I'm saying? Prior to that. Now you want to treat me differently because of somebody told you, oh, this is Dynasty and she can do blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Okay, well, what happened before? I'm still the same person I was 10 minutes ago.
Exactly.
Oh, what happened? I don't know. As it is.
Yeah.
That's it is.
Oh, you know this person. Oh, I ain't mean to treat you like. Oh, okay.
Right.
Now your true already came out, so I already seen.
And then how you gonna treat other people that I bring around you that you don't know? Right. You know what I'm saying? What they may be doing or having to offer. You don't know. So we will get into you now. Okay. So tell our viewers and listeners who you are, what you got going on, what you do. Okay. You know the story. What's the story behind Alexis Bree?
Okay, well, Alexis Bree, first of all, let's get to the name. That's my middle name. That's my name. Okay. My real name is Whitney. Actor, singer, rapper, dancer, model, you name it.
Okay. So what did we get involved in first and foremost? in this whole, when you embarked on this entertainment journey, what was the thing that stepped you into this lane?
So, I come from a church background, small town.
Okay.
I'm hot since I've been so I've been in church my entire life. Okay. And my mom is actually a pastor. She's been in ministry 10 years. So I started off in the choir, just like everybody else.
You pastor? No.
He crazy the worst one.
So what you did in church all day?
All week. 5 times a week.
We got Bible study, we got the women's ministry.
When I got older, I had to start playing sports because that was my out. I had to start playing sports to get away. So no. But I made my first gospel song when I was 10 years old. It was the first time I made in the studio. So ever since then, I just kind of wanted to make inspirational music, but not gospel music. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Music that tells my truth, that tells my story at the same time. I mean, I'm I did. I want to relate to a lot of my music. Talks about single mothers and my mom. My daughter is 6. It's all about positivity, uplifting the next person when it comes to. And just telling haters, you know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. That's right. Mind my business. I'm going to do my thing.
Right. Exactly. You gonna hate, you gonna hate over there. Yeah.
How you hate from the side? I don't like it. So, people have so many opinions about everything that I do, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I don't do it because for people's opinions. I do it because it makes me happy, it gives me joy. I feel like whatever you're doing should always give you joy and always give you happiness. And you should mind your business and worry about yourself. People be so focused on other people that they're not focused on bettering themselves.
That's right.
I just try to leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what some of my music. I'm sorry. That's what my music is about.
Okay.
But so I've been acting since I was 11. Okay. School plays, stuff like that. Okay. Rapping, I just was free. Like, rapping's come so easy to me. I just freestyle. And next thing you know, my freestyle started going viral on the internet, like on Instagram.
Nice.
Like, I used to do these things called Bria mixes every Friday.
Okay.
And I just started getting, you know what I'm saying? Started getting traction. People start shouting me out. I had a whole bunch, like Tokyo Jazz. I got reposted by a whole bunch of people who were doing a whole bunch of challenges and stuff like that. So I was like, well, maybe I should rap more then. You know, I was in the singing lane for like so long. And my singing single finally started taking off, but as that started taking off, I started rapping.
Right.
And it just was like, I like my people up north was like, I like when you talk your shit. Talk your shit. You need to rap. So I was like, okay, so I just like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever artist.
So what would you say in terms of performing? What do you enjoy doing most? Do you enjoy singing or rapping more?
Rapping is crowd hype. I like having the crowd.
This fellow rapper.
Yeah, the energy from the crowd, it gives you life. Yeah. So when you're rapping, it's a different type of energy when you're singing. But I met you at the Genuine show. I had to sing for that. I had to be soft and sensual. I wasn't able to give, Big AB. I had to give Alexis credit. It's two different people.
It's so funny because a lot of times people be comparing me like Mary J. Blige.
Yeah,
because,
me too.
Because when I perform, I be like, you be thinking, you be thinking I'm about to rap. I like, sing me a can't believe. I love you, like, what you talking about? I was imitating rap, and I was like, yo, Mr. Bo, you gotta come to me, like, go, Dynasty. And my cousin was like, stop it, okay? I'll be like, whatever, because I'll be singing with, I Can Love You, and Mary Gail Little Spot today, I'll be with LTs when you come to your senses. No, that's the one, don't wanna pay house no more, that one. I was like, all of it, Mary's rapping.
That's what I love. I love, like, my family back home, they say, you got that Mary J type of.
Right.
Like that. That's why when I started rapping, I like Lauren Hills. Okay. I want to bring Lauren Hills and Elise back when it comes to all across the board talented. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Singing, modeling. You know what I'm saying? Rapping, artistry, real artistry. And I want to bring that back. It's like, Lord, it's not what it used to You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I grew up listening to Lauryn Hill. I grew up listening to Erykah Badu. I grew up listening to people that were, you know, India Arie, people that talked about the dark-skinned girls, the inspiration about, you know, loving your skin and being comfortable in your culture and in your character and just expressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I fell in love with. So that's how I feel like my artist.
Well, that was one of the things I was happy to see when I saw your IG. It was like I could see being true to self. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times when you see everybody trying to look like everybody else and trying to have the same body and look and it's like I'm so over it. I'm like just over it. So I was happy to see the uniqueness in terms of it just seemed like from what I saw, like she's just being herself. You know what I'm saying? And it's that to me is what artistry really is about. It's about being you. You know what I mean? Being you. I can't be nobody else but Dynasty. Exactly. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be Rich Mo, gonna be Rich Mo.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Alexis gonna be Alexis Bree. Right. And that to me is where you go back to the originality. Like if you listen to some of like the people that passed on, like Michael Jackson, and you know what I mean, those Prince, and those people that had that uniqueness about them. And even I was invited. I got a chance to. Last week I got to go see The Weeknd. I was invited to be in the box suites. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? They had the spread laid out, open bar. I was like, that. This is how you gonna see a concert, okay? Right. I was like, I'm off tonight, you know, because I was gonna be here. But oh boy, you messed up, so I got a call. I was like, you want to go see the band? I was like, I surely do. You say we got party dances and everything. Yes, now I'm all spoiled, so don't invite me to a concert unless you have a suite, okay?
I need to know what that sweet life like.
Girl, take me next time. It was nice. But one thing I can say about The Weeknd, he has his own sound. You know what I mean?
That's that right there.
I think you're a little weird. Okay. I think you're a little weird now.
Everybody a little bit weird.
Well, we all got to be a little bit weird, I guess. Well, that sucker came out with his Phantom of the Opera mask on. You know what I'm saying? Lord Jesus. And then he got these people walking across there. I had my friend laughing because I said, how much they got paid to just do that? I'm like, what you gonna do tonight, Dynasty? I'm gonna put on this red robe for The Weeknd, and I'm gonna walk across the stage, and every now and then I'm gonna do some stuff like this and like this. I'm getting $2,000. I'm like, what did they get paid to do that? I'm sure they did because he sold out Mercedes-Benz Arena. Okay, so they just walked across the stage and information, and they had these red. I don't know if they ever came out in them robes, but all I know is the air conditioning was on, so I'm sure they was okay. But I was just like, what did they get paid to do that? And they were like, hey, Dynasty, we got a spot for you. You and me, I mean, Alexis, you want to put on the red robe and walk across the stage? For my hour and a half.
Ain't nobody gonna know it's me.
Flames going up. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't know what that job paid because I would have showed up done it. Okay.
Sure paid good.
I'm sure it did. I have no doubt. They like, you just put the robe on. Hey, you shut your mouth. I'm making someone's monthly paycheck tonight.
Put me on. Right. Listening to this podcast. I need to walk.
Weeknd, if you get short of a stage walker with a red robe on, I'll let you go. Got you. Yeah. So tell us, how did the acting and everything come about? I know you said you started at 11.
Yes, I started at 11, but I actually stopped. Once I got into the music, like the artistry, man, as soon as I turned 18, I really went straight to New York with my father and my cousins there. And I was with Zulu Nation, and I was like songwriting for a lot of people back then. So back in like 2017 is when I finally started actually being my own artist and having my own sound. Okay. And, I did my first big concert. I opened up for Cardi, Lil Wayne, Tory.
Nice.
And ever since then, it has just been on. I have been opening up for everybody that you can think of. Genuine, Mulatto, Tank, I mean everybody. So it's just been, and because I'm so diverse when it comes to my artistry, and I'm able to go with the singers, and then go with the rappers, and then go with the actors. I really got diverse.
Yeah, kind of go in a lot of different ways. That's awesome.
as far as but I stopped acting.
So we know when we do our tour, we know we gon'
don't
So when we do the Black King Radio tour, we be pulling your pussy.
Shout out to my girl Rihanna Briggs. That's one of my best friends. She is a true thespian, and she's been on Our Kind of People. She's been on all different types of major shows, and she's been like pushing me. She's like, sis, singing that like it is. It ain't what it's supposed to be doing. Go to that act. You got more talent.
See, they say it's more money in film.
And it is. But you know what's crazy?
People been telling me that.
It is. But you need more people. It's so funny to me because you need more people in film and in the music industry than you would meet outside of the music industry. Everybody's trying to get that bag. It's so different when you're doing film because you don't get paid for shows all the time. You're opening up and trying to put it right. You're doing promotion. Every time you do anything when it comes to film, you get paid. You get paid. Extras is getting paid. You know what I'm saying? $150, $200, depending on what movie you're working on. God forbid you're working on a major project. I went from background to stand. That's what you're talking about. So I did I just rapped Color Purple. I was actually a background. I came in.
He's doing Harlem. It's somebody mentioned that to me.
You said Tyler?
She's saying who's doing the color.
It's an actor. No, it's an actor. I'm talking about it's an actor that because they want me to write a song for him because he's doing. But this is the guy. No, he's from P Valley.
P Valley. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On that show. They was paying $900 to them girls. On the pole, I promise you. Really? I thought about it. I said, well, do I really want to be naked? Can I pull off Lisa Ray? I don't want to do it. I ain't gonna do it. But I thought about it.
Y'all do a body double and I just said,
they got those though because we interviewed a girl. I think her name is Pole Beast. She's a body double to go up on the pole.
See what I'm saying?
A lot of those girls couldn't get up on the pole.
Mercedes,
they could say it's Dynasty, but it don't have to be.
Right. Mercedes had a body double. She had a girl doing the stunts on the pole. I thought that was dope. Like it's because, like I said, I'm becoming a thespian, so I'm understanding the background to acting. Everybody has to play a double. You got stand-ins. You got doubles.
They don't want me on that pole anyway. I'm gonna hurt.
You got different.
Sometimes they pay you less to use the back of your head, so they ain't got to use that other actress. They got to pay more.
Right, that's fact.
So they have you standing there and having the same kind of wig or weave or whatever it is.
And that's exactly what happened when we was on the set. So technically, I was a stand-in. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
That's what happened.
Use the back of her head.
Wow.
She gonna be in there. You just gonna see this. She gonna be like, Mommy, look, that's my neck.
That's me.
That's my neck, Mommy.
That's my TV. No, y'all watch this clip. Watch it. Hold on, it's coming right there. See that head right there?
That's me. You can't see the front of it, but that's me in the back.
That's me. All me right there. Hold on, frame it, Mommy.
That's exactly what they do, though. So because technically what a stand-in is what you're talking about, that's what I was doing. So I was standing for Fantasia and for Daniela Brooks, who is Sophia and who is Miss Seeley in the thing. And
you were saying?
I stand-in. I was,
you know what I mean.
I got the line.
At some point, I'm gonna look and it's gonna be like, it was your neck that was Seeley.
We gonna be looking like
you was doing this from behind.
I'm like, excuse me, I know her.
On the death cookie.
I know that neck and the fingers. I know the fingers.
Right. So I did that, and I did Mary Ellis, who was also the lady who played, I guess that Seeley's like, I don't know, like person who carried the baby for her in the movie. I don't know if y'all know who that is. Anyway, whenever y'all see the movie, The Color Purple, it's the person who gave her the shot after everything had happened. I don't know. Don't worry about it.
It ain't go that far now.
It did.
They added some shit.
Oh, they probably. You know what I'm telling the movie, Lord forgive me.
Chill out.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I played.
Ain't nobody give silly shit in no movie. She drove off in the car. That was in.
Yeah. So it was dope to just be on set and being able to meet those people and having those encouraging words from Fantasia and just from different people. It was such a blessing. And then next thing you know, I did Losing It I did a scene from Losing It, and what's that? That's Tyler Perry. And I did some BMF background work. And I was with Big Meech. Next thing you know, I was sitting right behind him, just like I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's just crazy. But understanding all of those and trying to get back into that it's a lesson in itself. So I mean, wherever I can get in, I'm getting where I fit in.
Okay, that's right.
And it's no job that's too small. Like that goes back to us being humble. Like you never know. You know what I'm saying? I want to be somebody double. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm Fantasia double. I can be who? Right.
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay. It happened so fast because when I met Oprah, she was like, "You got some good slave feet. They blend in with the brown. You might need to do something for you." You know,
Oprah says you got slave
she
feet?
told me I got slave feet.
Hey, you going somewhere.
You tried to.
She spoke to you.
She did.
That $1 billion is rubbed off.
Yes, exactly.
People die about that. Oprah spoke.
She did. She did.
She said you got slave feet, girl.
She sure did. She picked up my feet. Next thing you know, I moved up. That was when I was extra. Moved up from extra standing. I just kept going.
See how that go?
Yeah. Next thing you know, we know that extra slide. You know what I'm saying? I say the nigga anthem. We on the we all do niggas on our dancing.
It's almost like you ain't got no choice.
Right. What's funny is when they make up an exercise, they go do the exercise to any song. Yeah,
they got a million variations of it now. Nigga said, man, this is the Arkansas shuffle. No, nigga, that's the electric slide.
They just decided they want to do it.
That's what I'm saying. I was in Detroit. They were doing some type of Detroit shuffle or some shit. That's the electric slide. Y'all just switching your hips a little different.
But that's the electric slide. Okay.
It was a roller coaster, but I mean, now that I'm in it, you know what I'm saying? And once I become SAG union and I actually be able to get paid that SAG union. That rate is different from $1,000 just showing up sometimes. Like I said, it's just different. It's different, but yeah, it's just moving forward.
I'm gonna have to snag her before she get too expensive to be
Expensive.
around.
Price is definitely going up. The price is definitely going up.
Hey, we ain't there. Okay.
She said, listen, girl, these is Oprah certified feet. If you want them to walk on your stage,
Now,
Oprah
You want me to
certified.
cameo? Okay, with these feet?
Yeah.
Don't
Okay,
make
you want
me.
me to walk in
Don't
with
you make me. You want me to walk on these $1 billion feet? You gotta watch your mouth.
Right, exactly.
$1 billion foot. That shit certified.
They OC, they what?
Oprah certified.
now, you better let them know.
That's right, man. Don't make me kick you with these feet.
Yeah, man. Being in a place to be able to do that was just amazing. Just staying humble and just allowing, you know what I'm saying, things to just come, you know, so I don't feel like I'm better than nobody, you know, I'm still the same person I've been since
Your
I've been
feet better, but you right. Your feet better, but
My
you
feet
right.
might be a little bit better.
Own it, girl.
You're right.
She felt like your feet was better than somebody else's.
I'm
So.
telling you,
Own
she
it.
did.
You're gonna have to charge the nail salon. Like, you want to do these feet? Hold on.
Watch how you do it. Hey, watch that.
Right.
How you doing? Watch how you work these feet, girl. You fuck your feet up, man. These feet certified. Give me somebody else. I don't like how she touching my shit. Fucking my feet. Get off my feet.
I got some ugly feet, so I mean, if my little ugly feet made me down, then that's fine.
For her to say that you got slave feet, we are understanding that they are not the prettiest feet in the foot pageant.
You know,
so we get
Now, those of us who may not have pretty feet, we don't care because now we know there's a place for us.
Exactly. It's a place for us. And somebody gonna still say these feet. Period. Don't let
it. You feel me? I'm not snapping. Just want to let you know.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Somebody gonna suck these toes. These black toes, somebody gonna suck them. Don't hate me. I'm trying to tell you.
I believe you. I've done seen worse. I ain't telling what your feet because I ain't see them yet, but I done seen people
And
do
you're
it.
not because I got on boots.
Smart move. Keep covered, girl. Protect those things at all costs.
And she is not messing up her wardrobe trying to,
But they look good when they get the BTW, so you know.
So what is up next for you as far as like, you know, we're If people looking for you, what's the next thing that's to be looked for?
Well, I am working on more projects as far as artistry goes.
Okay.
I just dropped a single called "Live for Me."
Okay.
That's out now.
We got the video.
We have a video.
Y'all got Flash It video.
Flash It.
Flash It.
That's
That's Diamond's favorite song of mine.
okay.
Who?
Diamond. She was on here last week.
Spoke out there.
Yes, that's my girl. I love her so much. She put me on so many things and keeping me humble, making sure nothing is too big or too small for you to just.
That's why she said you better play my song.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play her song.
I don't care what song you play.
We are going to play. Shout out to Diamond for that. So we are going to play her. But you said it's called. Well, I'm gonna let you introduce your video. How about that?
Y'all are now watching Fly Shit by Alexis Bridge. Check it out.
Tell a broke nigga never mind, 'cause baby I ain't got time. Staying in my bag with the stitches in the line. Phone don't collect like I'm out doing time. Got your bitch drinking brandy, now your girl mine. Call me a baba 'cause I'm giving them fades. Queen hunting hoes like prey. Sitting on the bench 'cause no I don't play. Got 7 blessings so I gotta stripe the plate. Boys like bullets when I'm spitting, so bitch pay attention. For a little kid, like I had your wings split. Keep them blue hundreds, niggas think I'm crippin'. Stumble on a nigga, but I ain't never trippin'. Baba got a tour, just stop it. Out making moves on the conversation topic. Giving my phone when I'm ready to talk. Stepping on these toes 'cause these fools made for walking. You know I love flossing. Big boss and ballin'. Come in with your nigga 'cause he won't stop calling. Well, I like it all. Bad on the never stop. Niggas is beats up and running now. What's that about? Yeah, they do that for clout. What's that about? Can catch me on my fly shit. Fly shit. Tell a hating ass bitch bye. Bitch bye. Bitch bye. I ain't got the time. Take a number, get in line. You can take a number, get in line. Bitch, take a number, get in line. You can take a number, get in line. You can catch me on my fly shit. Fly shit. Tell a hating ass bitch bye. Bitch bye. Bitch bye. I ain't got the time. Take a number, get in line. You can take a number, get in line. Bitch, take a number, get in line. You can take a number, get in line. I get to live out my dreams. It ain't my fault you settling. I got mouths to feed, yeah. I got bills to pay. I got goals to meet. Damn right, nigga, I'm a gold digger. I be checking goals off the list, nigga. I be on the go with the bag. I want bigger, I see better things. I can see the future in my dreams. Y'all know this life was made for me. I'm seeing some shit that you won't believe. My eyes have never seen things that he has for me. On my throne, living like a queen. I be making money even when I'm sleep. Can catch me on my fly shit. Fly shit. Tell a hating ass bitch bye. Bitch bye. Bitch bye. I ain't got the time. Take a number, get in line. You can take a number, get in line. Bitch, take a number, get in line. You can take a number, get in line. You can catch me on my fly shit. Fly shit. Tell a hating ass bitch bye. Bitch bye. Bitch bye. I ain't got the time. Take a number, get in line. You can take a number, get in line. Bitch, take a number, get in line. You can take a number, get in line.
Yes, I can see that Mary, like on some rap there.
Yeah, some rap singing ish. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. That's awesome.
I like that. I got somebody you need to make a song with. Or y'all need to get in a relationship or some shit.
A relationship?
Yeah, because y'all the same. Because that shit, that's toxic. Okay? That's toxic.
How is that toxic?
It's not. You know why? Because you weren't talking about relationship. Nah. But it was real bold, and I like it. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you did.
But you know what it is? It reminded me of the nigga from the show. Was you there that time?
Which one?
Did you ride on the bus when we went down? We went down to I forgot where we went. We rode on the bus. Oh, to Myrtle Beach.
I was on. I did go to Myrtle Beach.
Okay. Do you remember my homeboy? This nigga comes in, right? Not to take away from you, we're gonna get right back to you. This nigga comes in the room, right? Tall, light-skinned nigga. He had on a silk shirt button up, couple buttons open so you can see the chest. Okay. All the girls is looking at him. You know, everybody loves him. What he said. This nigga gets on stage, right? You could tell in the beginning he wasn't too comfortable with his song because it was vulgar like yours. So the hook is like, why did you lie to me? This is what he said. Why did you lie to me? He said, you were riding me. And by the time the second verse came around, why did you lie to me, bitch? You said, you ride for me, bitch. You was gonna die with me, bitch. I was like, no, but you know what's even worse? The girls that came with us was like, I like him. I said, and that's why y'all be in the shit y'all be in. You like him until you start beating on your ass. And then the nigga, and I'm talking about him just like this in front of everybody, right? Yes. So he must have forgot something. I turn around, this nigga come walk. He's walking back in the room, walking towards me. So then he said, like, I guess whatever he wanted, I gave it to him. I said, nigga, like he's about to hit me. Nigga walked out like he's about to slap me. Y'all fucking still mad. Why did you lie to me, bitch? You said you were ride with me, bitch. Said you gonna die with me, bitch. Yeah. I was like, yo, immediately, that's what I heard. Like, you like, yo, I like it though because I really thought about this nigga. Y'all need to do something together. Something. I don't know him though. But anyway. Yeah, me too. I had to go back because I wanted to not get him because you know I was getting some of the artists. I was like, I had to go back and see. This nigga like he done beat a woman or two in his life, boy.
I don't want him. Y'all can keep him.
Oh, but what I like about your song is it's more of a like, you know, it's you just celebrate yourself. Right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna do me. It's your fault. You in your situation. It's not my fault. Exactly. Don't be mad because I'm in mine. I made better decisions and choices. Thanks. And I understand what I need to do to get there, and I'm doing it. Y'all know what y'all need to do, and you're not doing it. That's not my fault. Right. If I make money when I'm sleeping, like she said, make money when I sleep.
It's like I put myself in different positions to make sure that I'm a single mother, and I ain't dependent on the government. So I gotta go get it for real. You know what I'm saying? I had to work 3-4 jobs in order to have that. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So in order for it, you can do the same thing. You got the same thing for it. It's not nothing different. Don't talk down on me because you don't like the way I sound. You don't like the way I look. Whatever is going on. Whatever your opinion is, me, keep yourself. Don't tell me what you think I should be doing. This not my path. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do what I love, and what's comfortable for me. It shouldn't matter to you what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
And it's the delivery because you know the vulgarness is what makes it. Yeah. And that's a lot of people like to stay away from that. Oh, it's not gonna be a single. It's not gonna play on the radio. It's not gonna do this. It's not gonna do that. But no, it will because at the end of the day, when you have a hot song, they're gonna find a way to put that shit on the radio. Yeah, right. Yeah. You feel me? That's true. They're gonna find a way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, the Lock song was on the radio. What was the song? If you hope we're gonna make it, fuck you. A heart full of haters, that'll fuck you. They play that on the radio a lot. Yeah. They just had to say something else. Right. Or the fuck you, or they bleep it out.
Or they bleep it
out. So
out.
at the end of the day, nothing can hold you back if you got a hit record. And that is dope. I like that a whole lot.
Well, I gotta give a shout out to my baby sister. She also helps me co-write a lot of my songs. That's awesome. And because she looks up to me and she's like in college and she went to school for writing and journalism, she's able to look at me and give her perspective of what she thinks. Yeah, so it's dope.
See, and you know what's crazy because that song is a big it's like you embody the way you talk and the way you move and the way it almost feels like you know yourself super well. Yeah. And it would take someone else to help you see what you don't see. Exactly. Because I'm super into myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel you. But I still would never made a song like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to have somebody else like, nigga, you should be rapping about, yo, y'all niggas can suck my dick. I wouldn't do it on my own. Excuse me. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have thought to be that, you know, I don't want to say conceited, but that like so understand myself that
like,
much.
It's just confidence
because I mean that's what I meant to be so confident.
Yeah, it's a confidence that you have to carry about yourself and not. Yeah. I mean, I've been like I said, I'm dark skinned. I always got the you pretty for a dark skinned girl. I always got that.
Isn't that crazy? Somebody say
that. No. Let me tell you something. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
That's something that I say. That you are pretty for a dark skinned woman, and you know why I say it. I say it because light skinned women you can see a light skinned girl from afar and it's already boom, she's pretty to you.
Right.
It takes a lot for you to see a light skinned girl and say she's ugly. It does. And it's not just because of me, it's because of what society puts into us. There's some light skinned girls that look a little weird. I'm not finished.
Okay.
It takes a lot for you to see a light skinned girl and be like, I've seen some off looking girls and they can still like, oh, she's bad. No, she's not. Let's be real. You feel me? But what I'm saying is I feel like when brown skin or dark skinned women look beautiful to anyone, it's exceptional. Yeah. It's more than what you see as regular beautiful. Right. So when someone says the words, you look good for a dark skinned woman, I think that means a lot more than what you're thinking. Like just all dark skinned women are ugly. No. Yeah. It's like you look better than all of this that society is saying looks good.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Society's telling us that y'all shouldn't look good.
Right.
That just means there's no other way to say society says you shouldn't, but damn, you look real good. Yes.
Society says light skin is beautiful.
It's it. Yeah. The lighter you are, the better.
Yeah. Then you're.
But there are billions of dark skinned women who look way better than these light skinned girls. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Not to take that away from them, they can't help that they were born light skinned.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't want them to feel like it's their fault. It's society. It ain't you. Yeah. But I just feel like some there's beautiful women left and right.
Yeah, I think that's why beautiful women come in many colors,
shapes, forms, all that.
Yeah. I just think beauty is beauty.
Shades. That's why you get you look good for a big girl.
Yeah.
You look good for a big guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I look good, period.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Period. That's what I'm saying.
Let me correct you.
But I do understand it when I hear it.
Yeah.
I understand that you might not have normally been attracted to a big guy, but I took you out of that.
Okay.
I might understand
now, see, that's the way to think about it, because you know what? Every dude that I have talked to, they've been like, I don't talk to dark skinned girls.
Tell me about it.
I am the exception.
Tell me about it.
Now, I'm the one. I'm the one, not the two. So
that's what I'll tell you. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So it's just that confidence that you gotta have about your stuff. Like I just feel like I know who I am and I know whose I am. So at the end of the day, like nobody can tell me something that I'm not doing. Like it's your opinion is not gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. I still love me enough to do.
My mind said opinions are like
buttholes.
Everybody
got one. Yeah. If I had to
some sticks, some down.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I know we were supposed to get into the social media gurus topic, but I know we are about to wind it up.
We probably gotta get 2 minutes.
Okay, so we'll touch on it a little bit. So one of the things that I've noticed, and maybe you guys, and looking at YouTube, and something my alarm is going on. That's trying to tell me. But in terms of relationships, like okay, of course Kevin Samuels passed away, but we have a lot of people out here, like giving advice, what I'm saying, in terms of like, but my thing is the general statements. Like, are y'all seeing a lot of that? Like, in terms of like social media, where people are generalizing all women do this, all men do that. And I don't think they realize how much impact they have on some of the average person that might not realize this is, you gotta kind of take this with a grain of salt in entertainment, because I'll have somebody come in, well, do you think that way? And I'll be like, because this idiot said it. I'll be like, what are you talking about? Like, what are some of the things that you guys have seen, in terms of these so-called gurus?
I'd be the first to say I did not like Kevin Samuels. He was not no guru, and I didn't like the way he downplayed all type of women. I just didn't like it. I
thought he played for the other team, to be honest.
Okay.
Well, we spoke about this. Kevin Samuels
we
spoke to his audience. His audience were women who were looking for attention from a certain type of male. That he obviously wasn't when he was younger. Now that he has that power, he was abusing women who abuse men. These are women who are looking for men with money or looking for men to take care of him, or looking for validation from men. And he's the man that's going to never give it to you.
Well,
so
you can tell that just into the conversation.
To down you.
And you knew he was going to do it. And you knew he was going to do it. Because they sit there and he'll say, okay, well, of course he's going to say, what's your dress size and this and that. And then you go, well, what are you planning on bringing to the table? But if you really listen to him, and I wasn't really talking about him in particular, but if you really listen to him, he was very contradicting. If you really listen,
but that's how those type of men are.
Right. Yeah,
nothing is going to be right. We know people like that.
Yeah.
Nothing you say is ever going to be right. He'll tell one girl, "Oh, you don't even make 6 figures. You don't do this."
Right.
Tell another girl that makes 6 figures,
quit your job.
Yeah.
Go work for your man, and let him pay you $15 an hour.
This is what I'm saying. So forget him.
Right.
But a lot of what you saying as far as on social media, the reason why I can't buy into it is because you can find something that you agree with, and then you can find something on the other end, memes that have very opposite meanings, but both sound prolific.
Right.
So this one is say, all men is like this, and then this one is say, all women are like this.
Right.
And it's just, anything that you can make sound good, people are gonna believe.
Right.
And the sad part is that opinions go both ways. I can believe that killing people is fine. You can believe that it's not.
Right.
And who's right?
Right.
There's no right or wrong about what killing is.
I'm about to say.
I'm just saying.
I
know. But what I'm trying to say is, but the government kills people.
Oh,
you understand what I'm saying? They have the death penalty.
Oh,
so you know what I'm saying? And then you can go into even animal cruelty. We kill animals to eat, but then you can't beat on the animal because you want to. So at the end of the day, like I said, everything can sound good on either side. So when people get on social media and post certain things, they don't understand that some people live by what they see.
Yes, they do.
Oh, well, they'll start quoting shit.
Yes.
And it's like at the end of the day, who the hell is who are you quoting?
Right.
Like what
you don't even know where it's coming from.
What? Yeah, you don't know who you buying into.
Yeah.
What credentials does this person have to say that your opinion even fits mine?
Right.
Now, even if you was a doctor, that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
Have I ever spoke to you to see that we even have the same ideals and the same morals? Mm-hmm. Because if we don't, I can't be listening to what you're saying because we don't believe in the same thing.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I need to know who you are as a person.
Right.
I want to know how you treat your wife and kids.
Right.
Because you can be telling us to do one thing and you at home beating on your girl.
Most people don't practice what they preach, and I can't get down with the social media guru simply because I just don't want nobody else to. What worked for you not gonna work for me. We got two different situations. We got two different scenarios. You don't know what's going on, so you can't tell me nothing about my situation.
Exactly.
So I just kind of feel like it's all bullshit. You need to go with the flow and believe whatever you believe, whatever's true in your heart.
And you can't just believe what somebody makes these journals. Like we had a panel thing, I had, what the guys thought. But what I did, I told the guys they could only speak from their own perspective and their own experience.
See?
They could not go, well, women do. I'm going to stop you right there.
Because not all
women. You cannot do that because you
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe these are the women you have dealt with or come in contact with. That's your thing. But you can't say, this woman is that way or that woman is that way or this woman is that way. You cannot say that. But I am looking to have a clubhouse conversation again soon. Okay. And so y'all gotta, and I do want 4 women and probably maybe 4 or 5 men.
Mm-hmm.
And
they can even, because I see you about to say maybe 2 guys. No, 4.
No, I was going to say more men. I actually was going to say more men. Okay. But it's going to be an opportunity because I want to talk about like the fallback woman and the woman that got your back. You know what I mean? And I kind of thought about that. I was listening to your rap, and because of this and knowing a lot of independent women, we getting a bad rap. And I don't like it. I don't like how, I keep hearing, women got this masculine energy and blah, 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 and they bosses. And it's like, okay, but wait a minute now, because
let's talk about how that woman became.
And let's talk about the woman that's taking care of all of her own stuff.
Yeah, let's talk about.
But and then you ain't even doing nothing for her. But you'll get the woman that ain't doing nothing. And you doing everything for her, and then you get mad. Okay, now you got the one that ain't asking you to pay her light bill, ain't asked you to take care of her car, no, ain't asking you for nothing. Can you show me some love sometime and say, hey, would you like to get your nails done? Would you like to get your, you know what I'm saying? It's
but
like, come
on.
on.
Because you got it. You don't
Right, you don't need it. I mean, it's nice for somebody to do it.
About to say that.
But not all of them, but I'm saying there are, and I know this for a fact, you know, I can only speak from what I know.
Right.
Persons that do that, they done did everything, or you got men who have been jaded because they did everything for a previous situation, and now they get somebody who is offering, and they're bringing something to the table and saying, I'll help you with this, I'll do, but you're not reciprocating. Or you just saying because that person's independent, they can take care of it, they don't need it, so you ain't even gonna offer.
That's why I was saying. What I was saying, I wasn't saying that it doesn't happen.
Right.
But I was saying, I feel like a lot of men who you find who have taken care of women fully.
Yeah.
When they find a woman that's taking care of themselves, I feel like a lot of those men are afraid because they won't have control over you. That's what I'm saying. Because my thing is that if I get your head done, your head done, your nails done, and all that, I look out for you. The minute I say something you don't like, you can say bounce. Yeah. Whereas the other girl is like, well, he did do my hair. He did do my nails. And shit, I need my shit done again next week, so let me be quiet. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Let me chill.
But it's not even like
but that's a weak man, in my opinion.
I think a lot of men. I just had a conversation with this dude I'm talking to, and he was just like saying, "Oh, women do this." It's like my last girl stole from me, and the girl before her stole from me, and did this and did that. And I'm like, well, baby, I'm a different type of woman. I come with my own everything.
Right.
My car is paid off.
Right.
I got my own place. Everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I take care of my child. I don't got no man that's dependent. Like I'm out here hustling for real. So it comes with a different type of woman. I'm a different caliber. I don't gotta steal from you. If you gonna give me something, then give me something. A lot of women are out here for the money.
We had a conversation about that, and I'm gonna tell you one thing that I tell everybody, and you need to tell that man. You know what I'm saying? Heal. Heal before you even date or try to get into another relationship, because he should have never spoken to you about something that happened. That means that it still bothers him. That means that he's looking for you to do it. That means that he's never going to be able to give you his all, because in his mind he's waiting for that to happen. So until he heals, he can't even do that, because he needs to be able to get into something and saying to himself, no matter what you do, he's gonna give his best. Because he's hoping for the best. He's not hoping for the best. He's already putting out negative energy. And you know what happens when you put negative energy anywhere? You get it. So at the end of the day, what a lot of people need to do is learn to heal. You're still broken. You cannot you can't bring nothing to the table when you ain't full. You understand what I'm saying?
I took my time from every relationship, even from my child's father. Like, my daughter is 6, and we dated for 9 years before I even had my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So we was together, and then we had our daughter. Then I decided that it wasn't right for me, because the way I'm maturing is faster than him. So by the time I'm here, he's still gonna be just getting there. You feel what I'm saying? That type of relationship scarred me to the point where I felt like I took them 6 years. These years, I'm dating now. You feel what I'm saying? But I took that time to figure out, like, I don't want to go to another man. I don't want to bring this drama to another man. I don't want to think that another man is not going to be able to be here. Like, it's a lot of women that I feel like don't take that, men and women, just like you said, they don't take that time to heal from past trauma and experiences, and they're bringing them on to the next person.
They don't want to be alone.
And then they damage people.
They don't want to be alone.
But what's wrong with being alone?
Nothing. But it's going to take some people 6 years to realize that.
Ain't
nothing wrong with being alone.
I would rather be alone.
But the thing is because you love yourself.
A
lot of people don't love themselves. They need someone else to love them, to validate who they are. They don't have self-esteem. They have his esteem or her esteem. It's whatever he or she says about them.
But
they don't sit there and love themselves.
Mental health, thank you. Mental health is very important. Therapy is very important. We used to think in the Black community that just because you're talking to a therapist, it means that something is wrong with you. No, you need to heal from what happened to you. What experiences happened to you, trauma in your childhood, that can lead over into relationships, that can bleed over into friendships. You can still be going through and responding out of trauma. I learned that talking to my therapist. Responding out of trauma in every situation, that's not going to help you get to be a better person.
You can need therapy from a job. You don't got to be a relationship.
Exactly.
You can need therapy from taking a train one day and something happens.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just need to talk to somebody.
I was just going to say, sometimes you just need to talk to somebody. You need to talk through it and get it out. Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't mean you're crazy, but if you don't get it out, you might go crazy.
Right.
Listen, even the big, you know why kings are very successful? Kings are always successful because they have advisors.
That's right.
That's someone to talk to.
Right.
They don't do all the thinking themselves. The king don't just say, yo, this is how the kingdom will be ran and shut up.
Not the president.
There's an advisor
Most
for the king.
leaders have advisors.
They have advisors.
Right.
They have, you know, the mob. He has a conciliary. How do you say that shit? Conciliary, whatever. They got something. Them niggas will tell them straight up, you wrong.
Right.
What you just did was wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And they have to listen to that.
Accountability is very important when it comes to being an adult and trying to lead anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, watch, analyze this.
I watched it. I've seen it already.
I gotta go see Daddy.
There's no going to see it. It's
you can watch it on its own. You can watch it. It's funny though. It's funny. With Robert De Niro, it's funny.
It's very funny.
I'm a little bit younger, so I gotta see it.
You gotta watch it. It's funny. Well, we gotta wrap up, and I know this is an awesome conversation. I'm sure we have to get back to it. But we really appreciate Miss Alexis Reed joining us today and just sharing all the things you got going on. Tell people where they can follow you, find you, so they can keep up with what's going on in your world.
Follow me on all social medias at Alexis Bria. That's ALEXUSBRIA. Put a dash over my A. Don't you ever forget it. Period.
Hello. Period.
Period.
Rich Mo.
Yeah. You know where it's at, Rich Mo 718. I'm about to put the Rap Boy song.
Oh, you ain't put the rap. Oh, okay. Okay.
Rich Mo 718. Make sure you follow that Black Ink Radio. Make sure you download the app so you can get all the updates and you can, you know, go into all the contests and everything.
Yes.
You can even book appointments to your favorite.
Well, not everything.